Alright. We're back. Welcome, welcome. And Hella, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, man. So, feeling a lot better than yesterday, for the most part. I still have a little bit of throat issues, though, so keep that in mind here. If the mug's on brand, I try. You know, we do our best. We do what we can. I like to keep things, you know, on brand as much as I can, which is also why I have my my Ethernet punch down. Also on brand. Completely. Alright. Let's kick on over, shall we? Continuing the story. Apparently, I'm now in, like, top 2% of where people have been in this game, so stick around, huh? Switch to this. Turn that off. Go with throat issues, exactly. Exactly. Oh, I completely forgot. Hold on, before we begin, I forgot to go through the reward queue from last time. Double check the... I think I did all of these. Yes, I did. Because we got Hella's drink, Birds here, Mobius famous. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Alright, as long as I didn't miss anything, we're good then. Okay, I mean, you can do whatever your heart desires, I suppose. No one is stopping you, but you might make some people incredibly sad. Definitely not me. Definitely not me. Perish the thought. Let's see. Oh, forewarning, I might take a little bit of time at the end-ish to try to actually work on some stream stuff. And then, just pointing out right here, I did not play anything at all. We have picked up exactly where we left off yesterday. So, the last stream before this, you watch that VOD and stuff, you'll be completely caught up with what's going on right here, so. Alrighty. So, just to give a brief recap, we have now entered into a new region. And as part of this, we have to, first off, try to talk to Catherine, but we also need to get Old Boy's band back together. And that was a super hilarious, that was a really funny time, actually, the whole prison break ambush deal. Oh, my word. Impeccable writing, I loved that. Hey man, can I sit down with you here? Yeah. Alright. We have a lot of information gathering to do here, so. Got an email for an eyewitness statement today. Oh, nice. How does that make you feel? Alright, tell me about the people in your gang.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
You really do not waste time, do you? Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janusz, and Eder survived.
Who's the rat?
I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Let's start with Bahuta.
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble.
Oh,
Angry
yeah.
as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. as if he was scared of being next in line.
Much do you think those little plates on the shoulder elbow would actually help? I want you to think about it like this. You ever heard of a buckler? You know what a buckler is? Did you talk to him?
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah, but there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
So,
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
okay. So think about it like this. In a lot of these shield examples, that there's a couple of variations that you might think is weird, but in a practical sense makes a lot of sense. So did you notice where the little circles are, basically? The plates. One's at the shoulder, right there. One is right here at the elbow joint. And then there's usually another one that's close towards the wrist of that. That's because those are the most common places that you're going to get hit. That's your more vital spots. And when your arm is kind of bunched up like this, you kind of lock up a bit, and those are the places that if you get cut, that's where you would actually get a limb severed. Here, they have to go through more bone and all that. Oh, man, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shoulder and elbow pieces kind of block the joints with pretty full. Yeah, so whenever you see, like, limbs being taken off, you notice that it's at, like, the wrist. It'll be at the elbow, and it could be at the shoulder. Because if any of you have ever been hunting, when you're skinning an animal, let's say like a rabbit or a deer and that, and you're trying to take off a foot, if you try to saw through the bone itself, it's really hard. But if you just slice the ligament, comes off like super easy, right? So it's more of a ligament protection than anything else. For a Sword 7 to be good, I was thinking Mace Warhammer type deal. Yeah, so here's the thing. Mace Warhammer, it's a different type of weapon for a different type of purpose, right? Your maces and Warhammers were meant more for dealing with armored targets and that, right? They'd still crack a dude's skull open, like, no problem. But Blunt Force was meant to deal with armor more. Because if you think about it, it's kind of like you get a rock dropped on you from above, and you're wearing full plate armor. Does it matter if you're wearing full plate armor if this, like, 80-pound rock gets dropped on you from above? No. No, it'll still cave you in completely. The armor is ineffective because it's just straight, pure force crashing down on you, right? Yeah, so padding is what would help you with that. So blunt force versus piercing, essentially, or slashing type of thing. So, chainmail.
Where can I find this Bahuta?
Oh, yeah,
You
let's
have
do
a
that.
good memory. At the
So
rectory in
chainmail
Grunt.
is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic piece of equipment. Because if you think about it, chainmail on its own is actually very resistant to almost everything. IRL isn't D&D, damage type matters. But D&D is based on IRL. So yeah, damage type does matter. So think about it like this. Do you know what is one of the most effective weapons for dealing with an armored target, especially if they have chainmail? Can you guess what the most effective weapon is? I'd be very surprised if you get this right.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving
Arrows.
someone a beating.
Arrows can work.
Maybe
50
he
PMG,
still got
sure.
that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
So arrows are really good, especially warbows had enough draw weight to them to actually be able to pierce in. But when you're up close and personal, the easiest way to get through armor was a pickaxe. You ever notice that some of those old the Warhammers and stuff, they had like there's the flat end that, but they also had like a hook at the end. That was for flipping around to actually try to pierce and get at a vital point. So another thing, some people might know about this one, war picks that, yeah. Another thing people might not know is that there was something called half-handing, where you had your longsword, you could grip the blade, and then you could actually strike with the crossguard, because the crossguard acted, it was actually meant as a function, and one of the functions of the crossguard was to be able to have like another point that acted like a thrust, but in a much easier to leverage way that would allow you to actually essentially penetrate armor in a small point, or at least put a lot of force in one area. So chainmail was something that swords that were designed that you couldn't really cut through them, but if you could thrust, that's how come medieval European swords in particular, the blades were designed like for that thrusting. So Japanese, the katanas and all that, it was for the slicing. It was all about cutting through. And the European ones, it was, you know, a more solid piece, but it was meant for that piercing. Kylo Ren used his crossguard. Yeah, well, I have a lot of problems with that. But most swords weren't sharpened all the way hilt. Exactly, yeah. So they were still sharp, like, don't get me wrong. And with enough force on it, you'd still be able to cut through, but you could grip a lot of those blades and it wouldn't really harm you in any way. And you could apply force with it as well. A lot of those weaponry based on armor type, yeah, but it's... This game does a really good job of showing you a lot of that stuff, so... let's go to Matthew.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
Okay. So I'm trying not to, like, spend too much time just sitting right here, but, yeah, medieval weaponry was very fascinating. So, at this time in the game, you know that firearms have been introduced at this stage. And they weren't very widely known, which is why when we as Henry are going and investigating Nebukov, we find these strange pieces of iron, but we don't really know what they're for. They're essentially tubes. Well, we then later get ambushed by people using these firearms, which they call pistoles, or hand cannons, essentially. Dude blinking with one eye is freaking me out. Hey, relax, okay? Let's not judge people too harshly, alright? So I want you to think about this, though. A lot of people have this conception, which is an incorrect conception, that crossbows were meant for piercing armor, and that bows were ineffective at piercing armor. It actually wasn't the case. Longbows have been known to not only pierce through armor, there's like, I think there was an account, I don't remember exactly where it comes from, but it was somewhere in the Crusades, basically, and particularly the compound bows that the Islam people would use. And I think this was actually with Saladin's troops, particularly even, like in one of those ones, where they had arrows that would not only pierce armor, they would actually go through and then embed into the building behind some of these, like, plated up armored knights and stuff. Like, just a whole lot of sheer firepower behind these bows. And the composite bows were more of, like, for your horsemen and all that. Longbows, the English longbow, was an incredible piece of technology that you had to be very well trained to do. You had to build up a lot of muscle structure to do it. And when those arrows would fly, it was essentially like... Think about how it would feel to get hit by somebody throwing like a rock at you. And now compound all that force of a rock being thrown at you into a very tiny point, and then amplify it by like 5 times, and that is what you have with a longbow hitting you. Was it based on arrow tips, not certain weapon used to throw them? No. Arrow tips played a huge role into it, so there was some, like, I think it was bodkin arrows were meant for, like, ripping and tearing and causing bleeds, and they had serrated tips to make it so that the arrow would stick and stay, and then extracting the arrow would rip through the flesh and make it basically impossible to stitch it up, type of thing. Others had tips that were shaped to try to insert into chainmail in order to have some penetration there. There was a couple different arrowhead types for that, but really it was a lot about the draw weight. The advantage of the crossbow was that it was really easy to use and like teach people how to use, and they didn't have to have the strength to pull it back. They just had to, you know, pull the string back for some of it, and then you also had some that they had mechanical tools to pull it back, so you could get more draw weight out of it. And you know, some had like the little winding things. Some of them was just like just a lever that you would pull back. Hydraulic in combat form, yeah. Plus, it was a draw weight that you didn't have to sit there and hold it, so you could actually take your time and aim with it. Crossbows are essentially what our sniper rifles of today were, except, and this is the funny thing, because of the way that crossbows were designed, arrows were much longer, and crossbows had shorter bolts. So, you actually didn't get as much range out of them. They didn't fly as straight and true as bows and their arrows did because of it's a little bit like the aerodynamics of it. So, fascinating thing. So, hitting a target at long range with a crossbow actually was a pretty hefty feat. With a bow, like, you know, it's still a feat, but it was actually a little bit easier if you had some training. The difference was that it took more time to train people on the bow than it took to train people on the crossbow. So, where can I find him?
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
Alright, why was he in your band?
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty
did say
characters are
penetration,
more
yes.
suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I'm a good man.
What about me? Am I not a good person?
Well, that's true. I hope you're not a spy who will rat us all out to Sigismund.
That's all. And what about the rest?
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada, and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Okay, tell me about Adder.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Alright, where could he be?
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
That's good to know. How do I communicate with Adder?
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Alright, that's all I need to hear. Then let's go with Raniek.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell you, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him.
Huh.
But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Alright. We're gonna
Do you have
find
any
him.
idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you see him after the devil was captured?
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Yes, here's another thing to note, as part of that. So you notice that he's got the plates, but did you also notice that he has like strips of metal going down his arm as well? So when we talk to him again here, ask about Janos, look more closely at his arms.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from
You
Hungary.
kind of see the metal glinting
He
a little bit
speaks
right
like
there.
a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did
Yeah, that's a
something
much
back
better
home.
shot. You
Had
can
the
see a
gallows
bit right
waiting
there.
for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song.
And yes, you
But
can
now
gamble.
he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
Yeah, there's a lot that you could do in this game. I don't know if I've like fully gone through and explained it, but there's just a lot that you can do. Has the ghetto army armor going on? No, it's actually a very clever piece of equipment. I'll explain more in just a moment here.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos, why?
I have a thing for women.
I like girls. I like looking at them. And if they want, I have a little fun with them.
Oh, then you can shake hands with Ada. He would get himself killed just to get his prick wet.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he
Gamble
looks a bit
bot
like
win.
a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer
I'll show you how
way.
the
When you talk to
dice
him,
works. I'm sure there's
you will
someone that'll play
definitely
dice here.
notice it.
There's a little bit of a nuance to it. Alright, go look
Thanks.
for him.
I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Yeah, so we're looking for a lot of people now. Yeah, see how he's all tied up right there? So he's got the strips of metal, and there's a little bit of space there that actually helps with weight. But it also helps with, when you get hit, there's vibrations that happen, right? So that space in the middle is actually to help with vibrations. So, what this does is it affords him a little bit more protection on the arms, while still allowing him to be flexible.
Greetings.
So like I said, I think it's a very clever piece of armor. He's got the padding and everything.
Bad
So you'll
day.
notice over here, he's got a little bit similar where it's kind of more straps, but you can see that the straps have that metal with the rings right there instead. And it's a similar idea. Yeah, I see. Oh, yeah. Is there anybody that wants to play dice, though? I see nobody. Alright. That's fine. So there's a lot of ways to make money in this game. I've heard some people say it's really hard. I saw... Oh! Okay. I gotta point this out really quick here. I came across a YouTube short this morning while I was in my sick delirium that was complaining about KCD2 and saying, I don't understand how people enjoy this game. I got into it, it was all boring, the dialogue really sucked, and I thought I was going to be playing this super awesome game. I spent the first while, you know, chatting and talking with just some, like, grumpy old dude and all this. I never got to actually play the game. And then they complained that they spent the whole game, like, healing was super hard to do in the game. I just want to point out right now, the game is hard in some ways. It is not that hard, though, alright? I just want to make that very clear right now. The game does not hold your hand, but there is all kinds of resources in this game to help you out. It is not that bad. So, just want to point that out. Well, yeah, so this is where you usually play the dice, but there's no one here to play dice. My guess is because... I don't even know where he's going. It's just not late enough in the evening for that. So, we have one problem. You might remember that ambush. We actually picked up quite a few things. Another year older, huh? For you? Is it your birthday today? Also, welcome, DJ. No. Oh. Well, shucks. Me? Well... Where are you getting the birthday? My birthday was like January 23rd. Every day is Seth's birthday. No! No, let's relax on that. Okay, I'm carrying way too much stuff. I need to offload some weight here. Like, seems that. Oh no, that actually that might be mine. Let me see. Oh, yep, that is mine. I never changed it. Good call. I got it. It's probably the push notification. I usually change that, and then no one comments on it, so then I quite frequently forget to actually change that. So, yep, you are not wrong. But yeah, that was back in January. Let's see here. Oh, why is that so damaged? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do here. Ooh, holy crap. Yeah, these dudes... So the dudes that we looted had a lot of really good stuff, actually. Happy super belated birthday. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, it's, you know... I think the year before, I'd actually had quite a few people show up for the birthday thing, and this time just wasn't the case. That happens sometimes. I know people get busy. Ooh, yowzers. I picked up way too much stuff. So here's the issue. I don't have anybody to sell to. I don't have anywhere that I'm really staying. Although I guess if we're making this our... Let's see.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
Treadlight. Alright. Do I want to take Mutt with us? Let's wait. Ooh, we can trade with him.
Show me your wares.
Show me your wares. Okay, what can I sell to him? Quite a bit, actually. Okay. Like I said, I picked up a lot of stuff. I still need to go through and see what I want to keep. So
Maybe next time. Careful.
yeah, alright, let's see. You said a couple free rooms upstairs. Let's see if that comes with a chest filled with happiness and joy. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's dice tables all over up here. Well, that's fantastic. Let's see. Surely this isn't what he was talking about with free rooms, right? Huh, alright. Let's see. Oh, wait. Bed. Ah, haha, here we go. No. No, that's not right. Looks pretty free to me. Yeah, but not that free. Is it through here? Oh, you know what? I bet you this is it right here. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. No, what? Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's what I wanted, because now we can actually come through here. And we can drop off a lot of this stuff that I'm not wearing for now. And then we can cherry pick through it later. Yeah, I didn't pick up a whole lot of weapons. Still kind of using that one. I want to keep that on me, I think. Okay. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to decide what we're going to be doing. So I need to get this repaired, I think. I know you can't really see a whole lot here because my camera happens to be in the worst place for this, but I put this kind of scooching up at the top. There's this Italian bassinet I want fixed up. But that does handle most of my weight problem right there. I guess I could put my spare torches. Let's see. And let's see. I'd kind of like to keep all of that on me. I'm gonna read that lullaby potion deal. We'll drop off our blacksmithing stuff. I've got a bunch of spades that can stay here too. Oops. Alright, that should do. Let's see. Alright, so. Here we go. So first things first, before we can do the gambling and all that, we need to wait for the appropriate time, which I could wait, but I want to actually run around and explore. And I want to find somewhere that we can actually trade. So we dropped off most of the stuff that we'll fix up later. I've got some wares on my horse. So, let's see. That one's for Bahuta. The Miskowitz Bailiff. Which I do see a butcher. So that could be interesting. Bahuta's closer, I think, so we're gonna go along this road. So we should be heading east.
What a pretty color.
Yeah. So we'll go this way. There's a little couple tents here. Alright. We're gonna be spending a lot of time in this area, I think, so we'll come back and look at those tents later. So we're in a completely new region, which is unusual. So I think what we want to do... We need to find a town that's like a good hub for trade and crafting. I need to secure a way of getting my alchemy done, too. And it looks like this might be the town that I'm inquiring about Bahuta, so... So remember, we are good people, so I'm not trying to resort to banditry or anything. But...
Got a moment.
I'm curious. What's up? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
His name was
What
Arrowhead.
does it look like? Resting. I've been lugging these sacks for ages now. So I decided to take a load off. But I can tell you, it ain't too comfortable here.
You know you got something on your head, right?
Look, you know you have something sticking out of your forehead, right? It looks a bit like a horn.
A horn. Nobody's called it that yet.
What is it, then?
It's an arrow. Well, what's left of it, that is. A metal arrowhead and a bit of a wooden shaft. It used to be longer, but I broke it off after I nearly took a wench's eye out with it.
Huh. How can you live with an arrow in your head? Or I know a guy with an arrow stuck in them. I know a guy.
Ah. Now, I heard of a bloke who took an arrow to the knee.
Ha! To the knee. That's nothing. You can go dancing the next day with a scratch like that. But have you ever heard of anyone who took one to the head
That's
and
right.
lived to tell the tale?
Can't say I have.
Well, you have now. If it was an ordinary arrow, I'd be pushing up daisies. But it ain't the slightest bit ordinary.
Yeah, he probably did
And
used to
what's
be an
so
adventurer.
extraordinary about it?
One thing that's extraordinary is we hardly know each other, yet you keep asking questions. How about you tell me who you are first? Talking to strangers ain't the safest these days.
I like him. I'm Henry.
I'm Henry, the son of a blacksmith from Skalitz.
Oh, fuck. I heard about Skalitz. I heard it was real bad.
That it was.
Well, at least you got out in one piece.
Yeah.
Look, the name's Carl. Folk call me Carl Arrowhead. On account of, well, you know,
How come the arrow didn't kill you then?
because it ain't no ordinary arrow.
You said that already.
Thing is, it's a magic arrow.
Yeah, right.
You don't believe me, do you? Sometimes I get mixed up in, let's say, some confrontation. And sometimes things get a bit dicey. I was always getting beaten up, wounded, battered. But ever since I had this arrow in my noggin, not a damn thing. No wounds, no bruises. Nobody can hurt me. They haven't a chance.
Well, that could very well be a coincidence. You're just lucky.
It ain't no coincidence. It's a gift from God. This arrow here blessed me.
Can I touch it?
Do you think it could be taken out? Can I touch it?
If you touch it, I'll rip off both your arms, shove them up your arse, and make you clap.
Easy! Easy now! I was just asking. No need to get upset. You're worried I'd get the magic too, eh?
No, I'm worried that you wouldn't march and step, and I wouldn't like that.
Huh. That's fair. Does it hurt?
Doesn't it hurt? Looks like a nasty wound.
Look, when God blesses you, you accept it for what it is.
So does it hurt?
Hurts like hell. And it fucked my eyesight up a bit. But that don't matter. It's still a gift from God.
Alright. What did you do to deserve God's blessing?
Why do you think God chose you to be blessed? What did you do to deserve it?
Well, I suppose all them good things what I did in my life. I take care of my people. I'm a good person is all. I reckon God's pleased with me.
I understand. You're simply undefeatable.
Exactly, lad. A whole year without a scratch. A whole year. And me and my lads got ourselves into some dodgy situations, I'll tell you that. But enough chat. I've got to get back to the camp. I've got a proposition for you. You lug one of them sacks here for me, and we can talk some more along the way. What do you say?
What's in the sacks?
What's in these sacks, anyway?
Just stuff what folk leave lying around unattended. These days, everyone locks up their cottages, sties, coops, and who knows what else. They keep their valuables in their chests. Folk are plenty nervous. And then they go and leave a couple of sacks of charcoal lying around outside. And when you see something lying around, it'd be a sin to let it get rained on, wouldn't it?
Well, God's honest truth.
Yeah, that's true. Wet charcoal doesn't burn very well. Good thing you took it. And what are you going to do with this charcoal?
What do you mean? It's charcoal. It always comes in handy. So, will you help me?
What do I get in return?
And what's in it for me? Will I get a reward?
You youngsters is all the same. You should help your neighbour without wanting nothing in return. Like a proper Christian, eh?
True. But good deeds won't buy me an ale at the tavern.
All right, then. If you help him with the sack, I'll throw a few groschen for beer your way.
All right.
Well, can't let you lug them all on your own.
Glad to hear it.
All right. Let's do this.
Them sacks are heavy as fuck, but I couldn't just leave them behind. A man can be invincible, and blessed by God, but 2 sacks of charcoal is still 2 sacks of charcoal.
So are you a bandit?
You're probably not a monk, are you? What are you, then? A bandit?
Ha! A bandit? Don't sound too good when you say it out loud. Bandit. Do you know who the real bandits are, in my opinion?
I don't.
Them lords, what hold their protective hand over us. They stuff themselves to bursting, hunt in the forests, start wars, and the ordinary folk has to do all the work for them. And when you get in their way, they string you up or beat you like a dog. Not even the worst bandit behaves like that. That's what people should be whipped for in the stocks, not for hunting a deer in some noble's forest, or picking something up here and there. We're just trying to survive is all.
How do you survive?
How do you manage to survive?
That depends. Sometimes it's alright, other times it's brutal. Whenever we do a job, we put our necks on the line. But we only ever take enough to survive. And we never kill nobody. Well, unless it's really necessary, of course.
Sure,
But
yeah.
I suppose you're right. We're bandits. And sometimes it really fucks me off.
This sack really is heavy. How much further is it?
We're getting close. Hang in there.
So he's not particularly happy being labeled as a bandit, apparently. I can respect that. I also just realized that we had leveled up, but I don't think I have anything to... Oh, and survival. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll do the Heart Seeker. There we go. You know, I like Carl. Mr. Arrowhead. He seems like a decent enough fella. I would actually really like him to join me on my adventure. Carl Franz. Yeah, no, he's not quite. He's not quite Franz. No one's Franz. Carl Franz is a man among men. Just saying. Damn it, Carl, where are you taking me? You're not gonna stab me in the back, are you, Carl? Carl? You wouldn't do it, right? Not after I helped you? Nah, he wouldn't do it. He seemed decent, right? He's a decent guy. We can get along with him. Well, hey ya. Oh, hey, he's got a whole band. Wow.
And he showed me his muscles.
He did what?
Muscles, you know, like from the sea. He told me all about the sea. Have you ever seen the sea?
See, just a big pond.
That's what I thought too. But he told me about it. Said the sea is so fucking big and powerful, it makes a fella feel small. And that the sound of the waves and the song of the gulls calm the nerves.
We've got gulls here too.
It's got an
They
enemy
don't
camp.
sing, they screech.
Yeah, but it's because they're bandits, but I came with him.
I dropped that sack over there, but... Look here. Don't you mind just leading me right into your camp? What if I let slip that you lot are here?
Why would you do that? You wouldn't get any reward for this band of nobodies anyway.
I suppose not.
Thanks for the help, lad. I'm glad you happened by and stopped to talk to me. Not everyone is willing to help. It's a rare sight these days.
I'm glad to be of help.
Here's some ale money. And I wish you good luck in these wild times. May God's favor be with you. But now, you should get going. The fellas get nervous when there's strangers around. The Lord be with you.
Alright. So I guess it's technically an enemy camp because they are bandits, but we're also kind of dealing with bandits ourselves, so it's a weird situation to be in. So, hey, Red. Oh, excuse me, sir. Can I get my horse? There you are. Kendrick Lamar diss on Drake on that live show? No, I haven't seen that. That happened just recently. Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. That's a lot of smoke, isn't it? That's not a normal amount of smoke. Or are they, This isn't a charcoal town, is it? This might be a charcoal town. Horse summons very Legend of Zelda. Oh, yeah. You should hear the... Because I have the whistling for the horse, and then I just call Mutt over, but I didn't bring Mutt with me this time. Grund. Yeah, this looks like charcoal processing. That's why all the smoke.
And the heat, pal.
Oh, alright. Just the place I want to be. Excuse me, sir.
What do you need, my friend?
What's new at the forge?
Greetings, blacksmith. How's it going?
What can I say? It's all shit. I'm getting old, and my hammer feels heavier with every passing day. But my apprentice
I did help him
Matthias, on
carry
the other
charcoal
hand,
sacks, that's true.
That lad could outdo many a fancy weaponsmith. Just look at this dagger he made me. Have you ever seen such fine work?
I don't know, have I? Not bad for a village blacksmith.
Pretty good work. For a village blacksmith. I expected worse.
Village blacksmith? What are you yammering about, you horse face? You've never seen anything so fine in your entire life.
Calm down. I'm telling you, I've been forging daggers like this with my father since I was a young lad.
Know what, you master of masters? I bet my apprentice is a better blacksmith than you. What do you say?
How would a bet like that work?
You'll give me a few groschen as a deposit and forge a hunting sword. Matthias is just working on one now. And if you forge a better one, you'll get both swords and they'll give you back twice as many groschen.
And of course, you'll be the judge, right?
Well, of course. But I'll decide fairly, don't you worry.
I'm about
And
to
what
make
if my
like a
sword isn't
buttload of
better?
money.
Then you lose and I keep the groschen. What else? Am I supposed to stick them up my arse? Do you take the bet or not?
Hell yeah, that's easy money.
I accept. I'll knock you down a peg and make some money while I'm at it.
You haven't won yet, Master Blacksmith.
He even gave me the stuff for it. This will be easy. Alright, hunting sword. This will be easy. Absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Let me show you what a real sword looks like, buddy. Uh-oh, I can't see the whole piece. Have to guess a little bit here. That'll do. Alright, let me show you how it's done. Uh oh, it bugged. No, this is a secret technique right here. You see, by inserting it into the anvil, I make it with just as much strength as the anvil itself. It's quite simple, really. What if I flip it over? Does that... Nope, that didn't fix it.
Good. This won't take long now. And that's that.
Yeah, that looked real janky, by the way. But I think we got it. Because, funny thing, I'm pretty sure I'm over-leveled. So I came out of the first region with, like, master blacksmithing. Which is super funny to me. So now... Come on, give it the top-tier quality. That's right. That's right. Where'd you go, bud? Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, here he is. Hey.
What will it be?
Hey! Wait, what? Why was I not... But I just forged a hunting sword. What? So...
What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at the web.
Wait, I'm really confused. This is the hunting sword. Do I need to I probably need to sharpen it, don't I?
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Well, hold on. I'll get some materials from you in a bit. I think I have to sharpen this. Maybe that's what it wants. Ah, that angle with the sun. I can't see the sparks. That's terrible.
Sharp as a razor.
That looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Yeah, that's my pebbles.
What would you like?
I have nothing.
What do you have for sale?
Alright, let me get some materials from you while I'm here at least. Holy moly, you've got a lot of stuff. Like that. I got a lot of scrap metal, I don't need that. $364. That'll do.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Alright. Come over here to the horse. Not what I meant. Well, we'll get to that in a bit. So... I forged the hunting sword. What now? Matthias.
When it's time to sow winter grains. I need to plough too, you know. What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you? No. What?
Is he not gonna talk to me? I'm actually really confused now. Am I, Hold on. KCV2. Am I missing something here? I'm sure someone's got something on it already. Hold on, is there a... Oh, I was supposed to make the competition sword. Oops.
What?
Okay, well I need a scrap metal and a fastening material then.
Thank you, and take care.
Oh, oops. Alright, my bad. I did the wrong one. That's okay. This time, I'll be able to actually see everything. That's what I'm gonna tell myself, at least. There we go. Nope. It might still be weird. Yeah, okay, let's see. See how this goes. Nope, still weird. Man, I don't know if it's the lighting, but it looks like it's already cold.
I won't get too far without fire.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking. I swear, that lighting is like messing it up. Let's try that, I guess. I don't know. Alright, that's all it needed, I guess. They just said a hunting sword. I didn't realize it was a competition hunting sword. My bad. Alright. Yeah, much better. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna give it just that extra little bit. Just to really show off.
That's one sharp blade.
Alright. What do you think about that?
I brought you the hunting sword.
Aye, I saw you work. You shouldn't hunch over the anvil so much. Your back will ache when you're as old as I am.
Right. Thanks for the advice. Can we get on with our bet?
All right, all right. Wait here. I'll go and fetch Matthias, and we'll see which one of you is the better blacksmith.
It's me, I already know it.
Well then, let's see what you made.
Feast your eyes.
Pebbles! Okay.
What about you, Matthias?
Here it is, Master.
Let's see here. That's impossible. Such balance.
Pebbles, please.
I'm sorry, Matthias, but his sword is better.
What?
Listen, lad. You're wasting your talent here. If you're ever in Kuttenberg, ask for Nicholas Crondell. He's the best armorsmith in the region.
Nicholas
He might
Crondell.
take you on as his apprentice.
Thanks for the advice. But where's my prize?
Here's your money.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly, master. And you, give me the sword.
What? Forget it. That blade of yours will fall apart any moment anyway. It may look nice, but if we're fighting with them, I'd slice you to ribbons.
As you wish.
Very well. If you want to get your ass kicked on top of all that, I'll be happy to oblige.
Don't get too cocky now. We'll see who'll be picking their teeth up off the ground.
Nah, dude,
Break
you're
a
done.
leg, Matthias.
You're mine!
Go ahead.
Mercy! Leave me be!
Fight's over.
We're done here.
Did you really have to come and rub it in my face like that? I know I lost.
You may know it, but you haven't paid. I believe you were supposed to give me your sword.
Here, choke on it.
Nothing special. But maybe I'll get a few groschen for it.
I hope someone stabs you with it.
Oh, what a sore loser, huh? I like how I used that competition sword, too. I didn't even use my main sword, I just, like, iced him with it.
All right. Done.
Alright. Sir?
What do you have for sale?
Let's see. Competition sword and hunting sword. 'Cause I don't want either of those. I made that one on accident. Rather like that broadsword. Let's see. Oh. Just to get rid of those things. 186. Yeah.
Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Okay. Pebbles. I need to pick up some of your stuff here. Because we're going to see if he can actually help us with repairing any of this. We'll just pull it all off right now. Alright. Let's see. Can you do some repairs for me, Master Blacksmith?
How can I help you today, friend?
This could use some repairs.
Alright, let's see. So I'm just gonna have him repair... Oh, I don't have enough for everything. So I at least want that repaired because I like it. And that. This. Yes.
Great. You made a fine purchase, friend.
Yes. Now, let's go through here. I want to see a couple things. So these bassinets. They're pretty expensive. This one's not as high quality as this one, apparently, but, man, I just like the way this one looks. So, I think what I'll do is... Gonna sell these because they're pretty expensive. We'll use some of that money to come over here. I think I saw he's got some recipes, right? Yeah, he's got sketches. Nobleman, horseshoe, battle longsword. Nice, I'll take both of those. So he's got 992 I can try to squeeze out here. So we're going to try to get that. Nine. Okay. Try to get some of this off. Guess I could buy some of that. That would help offset a little bit, and then I could go for... Let's see, what I'm wearing right now, I got this Italian hauberk. I think I'll keep that. And then I've been using the smooth cuirass. I could switch for this brigandine instead. We'll see. Hey, Chris. Yeah, no, I want to get rid of that. I don't want the chainmail. Let's see, 113. Yeah, I think I just go for that. So we'll sell that one. Call that good for now, I think.
Thank you, and take care.
Now we'll come over here to our armor. And where did it go? It was this one in particular. Yeah, that's a little different look. It's evidence that I hate you. I mean, I could have told you that. You didn't need evidence for that. I'm just saying. I got you. Yeah, you're done for. You're toast. What can I say? I mean, it was clear from the beginning. That was just the confirmation. Alright, let's see here. Blacksmith's kit. Here. Then armor's kit. Here we go. So now I want to repair the main stuff I'm using, including this. Mostly the stuff that's equipped to me. Cobbler's kit. Okay, we're good. But yeah, no, that video was hateful. Even I can admit that. Alright. Putting that sword back on. And then you can see when we have our full deal going on, we put our coif with our bassinet. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now we're dripping. Yeah, we're proper now. Look at that. We are just equipped for combat. Drip. Oh yeah. Absolute drip. But for now we're going to not equip those so that we can actually see things. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Crafting. Crafty. It turned into medieval mech warrior, right? Oh. I can reforge it? Son, move to the side. I'm about to reforge. I thought this was just, oh my word, I can't wait to see how good this is. We're about to have, like, a sick, nasty sword. It will be improved upon from our father. We will make him proud. Because I forgot I had the Toledo steel. Ah, Sakura! Sakura. Here we go. Man, the lighting is still so janky on this. I can't wait to see how much damage this thing does, by the way. That looks like it's almost cold. Can't get your awesome rhythm with the controller. Yeah, I'm not good with the controller in, like, any game, so I don't know how you would do it with a controller.
This is almost done.
But I'm just bad with the controller in general, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I have to be careful not to ruin it.
What? There's no way I ruined it, right? What? What did I do wrong? I better not did anything wrong. You know how pissed I'll be if I don't take it down. Come on, max quality. You know it. I know it, you know it, we know it. Come on. No, what? That's not the max quality, though. That's only the tier 3. When was the last time I saved? I gotta do that again. I have no idea what I did wrong. I have no clue what I did wrong. No, I made it sexier, but I want it to be the maximum sexy. Yeah, suck a dick, kid. Let's see. Do I have all my materials on me right now, or did I do that after? Okay, I need to get close enough to my horse. Alright, so I don't have all my other drip right now. Stand by. Okay. This is more important than that anyway. We can take time to do that. Okay, let's do this the right way this time. Yes. Well, I can't redo it once it's done because I need the original sword. So that's why I had to reload. So we're gonna reload it to get that last little bit of sexy in it. I don't really know what I did wrong on it. So we'll go slower. I'm not sure what happened on it, but we'll also make sure not to overheat it, I guess, here. So we'll be more conservative this time. We'll do the more drawn out rhythm here. See, that looks cold. Flip. Maybe it is cold. Maybe that's what it is. The lighting just makes it so weird out there. We must be very, very careful. We want the sword to be maximum sexy.
Herrgott. I better not botch this up.
Okay, I think I can get away with one mistake. Okay. We're gonna try it.
God be with you, my friend. Good to see you, friend. So I went to see my brother, and to talk about the inheritance.
Come on. How do you perfect it? You have to you do your rhythm right, you do the right spacing, you don't make mistakes. It's not just the rhythm, you have to make sure you're evenly spaced on it, you have the proper temperature and everything. Oh, it did it again! It did it again! Quality 3. Dang it. Because, see, this is the only way that I can redo it, is if I just reload. Alright. Slower again. I need to make absolutely no mistakes. So I need my materials again. Which is mostly just the Toledo steel, right? Where is that Toledo steel? Well, I'll just take it all over. Because I'll probably do a bunch. We'll see here. Okay, because that is the maximum price that you can see there. That's what we want. And the price is an indication of how good it is. So we've only been getting quality 3. I need the master quality here. Fresher ingredients, right? Maybe. Let's try this. I'm gonna heat up the base bit first this time. So I have to do this with 0 mistakes. Which means I can't burn it, and I can't smack it while cold. Alright, so we start there. But what sucks with this, I might need to find a different forge, because the lighting is just so terrible. What I can do though is I can do this. Go up, and then down. And then we do a flip. Then we put it back in. Because, yeah, herbs expired too quickly. Oh, I never had a problem with herbs expiring too quickly. There is a little trick that you can do with the herbs. You don't need them all to be fresh, by the way. You can have some of them be dried and then have others be fresh. And you can still get the maximum quality. By accident. Yeah, I had the thought of it, so I experimented with it a bit. To see, like, if I could do...
I better not botch this up.
What did I do? See, he cussed at me. So I must have messed it up again there. I think I hit one spot too many right there. Yes! Yeah, you can grind them up together if there's a bunch that are required, so it saves you a lot of time. Depending on some recipes' timing, you can actually, instead of flipping the hourglass, you can actually time it with the grind as well. So that can be good. Don't make me do this again. Come on. Damn it! Damn it. Alright. We're gonna get it, okay? We're going to get it. I think I have the Toledo steel on me already. We're gonna get it, okay? I'm not messing this up. Good, I can just go right at it. I almost want to find a different forge. That I can actually see what I'm doing. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to lose it. Okay. If we don't get it this time, I'm actually going to fast forward the time to night. Because at night, I'd at least be able to see what the hell is going on with the heating. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Rio. We're gonna try night if it doesn't do it this time. We'll try to be conservative here, too. But no, every other forge is fine. This one is just nightmarish for some reason. I don't know why it's so bad on this one. Okay, so I'm gonna flip, come up. And also, there are different rhythms you can do, so you can do different styles as well. You don't have to do just the one. Okay. Back over. See, normally I wouldn't care as much, but this is the sword, right? There we go, just nice, gentle, even heating. I'm not trying to overdo it here. I'm gonna flip and come down.
I better fuck it all up.
Why does he keep saying that? What? What did I do wrong? Am I too slow?
Sakra. I'm doing something wrong.
Well, that's good enough for me. What am I doing wrong, then? Let's see. I'm gonna look up something super fast to see if... Let's see... Give me just a second. KCD2, Reforge, Magic Sword... Yeah, how do I get the tier 4 Radzig sword? You need at least Craftsman level 16 and select Martin's Secret. No, no shit. Oh. So guess what? Actually can't reforge it to full tier. There's actually something that happens later in the story. So I got a spoiler-free hint at that, but basically we can reforge this once and then we'll have a chance to reforge it again later. Yes. So this actually isn't the final form it'll take. So we're going to be happy with the quality 3 because apparently it's impossible to get it because later something apparently happens that allows you to potentially reforge it again into the masterwork. So that's interesting. Alright, so we'll just be happy this time with the 3. Maybe we get lucky, though. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm still gonna see if I can't squeeze it out. Maybe there's a way that I can do it.
How are things at home? Calm down, Doc?
Can I get this done in one go? Come on. Okay, I had 0 F-ups on that one. Can't believe you're settling? Just wait. There was nothing about messing up that time. Come on! Alright, so we can only get quality 3. Okay. Because I made 0 mistakes that time. Alright, yeah, so... Not King of England, but it'll do. So now, comparing that to my common longsword... Oh my word, this thing is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is. This is better in every way. I'm gonna demolish everything. I'm going to demolish literally everything in the game now. Why, hello, Tia. What? Why you come down so fast, huh? What you got going on? Huh? You needed your headphones. What? Fight me? Wow, what'd I do? What did I do? Oh. Rude. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna be switching out some gear for higher tier
I bought
stuff.
a lovely yew bow the other day for a great... How can I help?
What do you...
Okay. First off, let's come over here, because I don't even want the competition swords or anything like that. Give him that. I'll keep the Lipa shield because it's thematic. I am shocked. Prices on some of these things here. But I'm going to sell that, this, and that, because I'm going to get a couple things here. Keep that higher tier male coif, and then we'll come over here, where I want 5 of those, 5 of those. Good. That's pretty good. Do I want his blacksmithing stuff? Maybe not right now.
Thank you. And a good...
Okay, so now I want to decide what I'm wearing. So I'm going to put on the stuff that I like to keep. I'm just going to include this and that. And then there was... Let's see here. Because now I have to go through the process of actually fixing some stuff. So I think I decided... No, I want that. I know I want that fixed. There's a couple other things here that I'm debating on. Okay. Armor, first off. Okay, so we know these ones we want. That mail collar's good. Yeah, I'd rather have the Italian bassinet because it's got drip. Don't really want the padded coifs. I like the male coif better. But right here, this is where we're gonna have some decisions to make. There's this Akaton short. I don't want this because that's what Istvan was wearing. I'm just gonna be getting rid of that. I do like this Italian hauberk quite a bit. I do like that as well, so I'll probably just keep those as is, but I have the smooth cuirass right now. I could get this, although before, where was the one? This Milanese one, I actually really like the way that Milanese one looks. And it's got a lot of really good stats on it too, so I think I'm going to do that, and we'll repair it. But this cuirass at the same time is really good as well. Let's see. Both have undeniable advantages and obvious weaknesses. Huh. So the Brigandine has a little bit better blunt defense, but this cuirass has a lot more going for it, but that might be because of the state of its repair too. So let me see if I can repair it up a bit more here. Just to kind of compare them. So I want to repair this. Oh. You know what? I've got money. Come here, bud. I want you to fix up this and that so I can more appropriately compare them. And you know, I've got money, so let's just have you fix up a couple of other things that I can then sell back to you, eh? Alright, now I think I can give it a more fair comparison. I come down here again with this. Okay. So the Brigandine has better defenses, but the Cuirass has less noise, a little bit more charisma associated with it.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Alright. Drip factor has to come into play again here. Because I think we do move on from the smooth Cuirass now. So we either want the Brigandine. Damn, that looks really good right there. I think I'm gonna go for that. That's the one. That's the one. That's what we're going for. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I don't want those coat of arms. I want to see my raw armor there. Okay.
Take care, friend.
Okay. I'm gonna leave everything on right now. No, I'm sorry, bud. Alright. Let's sharpen up our sword. Oh, it's so good!
Sharp as a razor.
Oh, baby. That's crazy. So my Master Forged common longsword just gets like, it pales in comparison to this. Absolutely pales. Okay. Let's get a couple more things from him here.
Show me your...
Alright, first off, we're getting rid of some stuff. And I think, let's see, he's got 829 on him right now. This helmet doesn't weigh a lot, and it's actually worth quite a bit. So I'm going to let that sit for now. We're going to get rid of some of our more bulky stuff. Is that short chainmail actually better than my Italian hauberk? 1328. Really? The stats are just better. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, doctor. I didn't see that. Ah, there you go. We got it. Too bad you can't name weapons. I know, right? If only. Okay, I know I can get rid of that one. Well, shoot, do I go for the raw stats? I kind of like the Italian hauberk, though. Stats. We're at a point that stats are more important, to a degree. So I'll do that. I'll swap out for the short chainmail. Alright. And then I wanted nobleman horseshoes and battle longsword recipes. That gives me 174. Ooh. So can I actually part with that then? I sure can. Okay. Then I guess I'll just clean out your materials here. Because you never know, right? I'll just do like 10. I won't clean out the whole thing. So that gives me 560. Yes.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Alright. Now, we'll come back over to our horsey horse. Load up our materials. You still got plenty of space on her. Alright. I'm not a huge fan of the pistols just yet. I'll keep it on the horse for now. Let's stash the ash bow. Because I've been using the hazel one more. And then he didn't want any of this stuff. We'll do that. I'll equip that. And then this is other stuff that will sell to someone that will actually take it. What else here? I think we're good. Oh, and then while we're out in the boot, just take that off. Alright, back on mission. Oh my word, a dad joke. Hold on a second. I need to do like a sound alert for these. Are you ready? How did the dad feel about the boiling water that he lost? He missed it. Hey Don, I'm sorry that you're sick. I'm also sick myself. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, thank goodness. Thank goodness I gave you a guffaw. It hurt me. I'd be crying a little bit more if I didn't, destroy my chest in the process, but... Whew, yeah. The great book of dad jokes. And if I ever run out of that, there's a plethora of them online that we can extract and pull from. No worries. But there you go. Thank you for the dad joke. Or, well, thank you is a light term at this point. Okay, so we're heading down this way. So we've sorted out our equipment again. Oh, I forgot to sharpen. No. Did I sharpen it? I did sharpen it. We're good. We're good. You have a PC corner now. Oh, good. Tell your girlfriend I appreciate that you're being enabled.
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
For fuck's sake. This bloody war's all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are...
There now.
It's okay, Pebbles. It's okay.
This man's lounging about in the monastery, shagging the nuns while we suffer.
That's impossible.
Not only is it possible, it's happening.
No, I mean the bit about
The bit about shagging the nuns. Last time you checked, it was 102. Ooh, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not quite... I don't think I have a fever, but man, I'll tell you what, my chest feels like it's, it is compact, to say the least. No. There? Really? Sent a picture on Discord too. Oh. Well, let's go have a look then. Let's see. What? Wait a minute. When you said a PC corner, you meant... Hold on. I just want to, like, so everybody knows what I'm looking at here. Here we go. When you said a PC corner, you meant like a full-on tech corner. Is this like for your job? Why do you have... I see 6 towers, 3 laptops, a monitor up above. Is that a keyboard next to it too? And then some like 3D printed... Yeah. What are these? What are these, actually? I don't recognize those at all. Yeah, I have no clue what those are, but I'm assuming that's your computer right there. Pokemon card sleeves. Oh, is that what that is? Okay, I can see it now. I can see it now a little bit more. Yeah, why do you have so many stacked up right there? Yeah, pretty cool, though. I mean, it's nice that you have a shelf dedicated for that stuff. Keeping it off the ground, and then it's, you know, in a nice, organized space. I'm just surprised you have that many. Shelf holds 250 pounds. Okay. Well, cool. Good for you. I still don't know why you have so many towers, but yeah, good for you. I've got a couple myself. There are 4 shelves. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Alright, Pebbles, you wait here. Apparently I gotta vault over this. Yeet! So am I just talking to you, sir? Oh, this is Bahuta.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Bahuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely
13,
not
holy
going
moly.
back to that life.
It's not going back. Why don't you want to go back?
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want?
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin.
13,
He said
huh?
he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
He still hasn't quit playing.
Ranyek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he's already lost everything. He won a really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
Where is he now?
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
I'll look for him.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll find him there. I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
Sure, we can pray.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you.
Sure.
Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I trust Žižka.
I trust Žižka to know what he's doing. He knows the devil pretty well.
Žižka is slightly less of a bastard than the devil. I don't know how he can stand him. The ends justify the means, I suppose. When your neck is on the line, you'd better be sure those two bastards are worth it.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
That's fair. Is that it, huh?
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why do you want to do good?
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. I was with him in his last moments. He was completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
That's one way to look at it.
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
I was hoping I'd convince you.
Too bad. I was hoping I could convince you. So was the devil.
I thought you said you wanted to pray for the devil.
Well, we'll say a prayer, all right?
Oh. Aye, all right. Let's pray for him together then.
Yes, that would be best. Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me. Pater Noster, qui is in careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter her. Your turn now.
Who taught you that?
Right. Who taught you that?
I did. I can't read, but I learned it by listening to the priest.
I'm not gonna correct him.
Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventit at rectum, to whom fate volumnius to her. Seek it, inhale it, enter her.
That's right. Here's the rest of it. Panem most room. Quote, Edie.
Panum nostrum quo.
Are you serious? You're saying it all wrong.
Oh, I
I
tried.
won't have any moron correcting me.
Oh.
You're in for an ass
Whoa!
kicking, you
Whoa,
piece
whoa, whoa,
of shit.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Ah!
Okay, let's calm down a bit, son. Come here.
Ah!
Yeah. Oh, you got me with that one. All right. Oh, yeah, that was a good series there. Come on, Bahuta. Went for the clutch. I'll do it again. Clinch.
See what you did?
Me? You're the one who attacked me?
Hey,
I was
Jay.
just defending myself.
You provoked me. It's clear you were cast in the same mold as the devil. He would also never shut up until cheers started flying. Now leave me alone, all of you.
I want to do that again. I'll do that again. I feel bad. I wasn't meaning to insult him. I mean, I did wreck him. I want to be nice to him, though, so I am going to save Scum a little bit.
Hey,
here.
how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know
'Cause
Žižka too.
I know
Where from?
my
It's a long
scholarship level is
story.
absolutely
But
atrocious.
if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I don't trust him.
I haven't known him very long, but he doesn't inspire much confidence in me.
That's good. The better you get to know him, the worse it gets.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
At my brother's grave.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to kick his ass. I don't want to leave it on that note.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Is that...
You
Alright, so we'll
Aye.
Was that-
skimp
It
through a
was.
little bit here.
Father have found together with
This is where you...
here is
Alright, and
What?
then I did
because
ask
he was-
this.
He did not. Now it may.
Don't you...
That's
Okay.
That's not going to help him much. He needs you, not your
Excuse me.
prayers.
I can give him nothing more than a sincere prayer.
Okay, do you think it'll be enough?
Prayer certainly can't hurt.
Enough for starters.
Your faith, your strength.
Your faith.
Aye, like I said, let's pray for him. But that alone can never be enough.
All right. Let's do this then.
Aye, but it's Latin and your turn.
Yeah, so
Pater
Just repeat
Noster.
it.
Advent.
That's panem most
in this one it was just keep quiet.
and so on. Just amen. That's that then. A nice little prayer.
I
Alright.
hope the Lord will hear it. I'll let you meditate in peace here.
Wait a bit. Here, take this. You're a good man. It's a map to a place where I've stashed some things.
I don't want to ever touch them again, but they might still be of use to you.
Okay, that's...
Thank you. I'll look for them.
Think about what I told you. Jesus can help you too.
Mostly, I didn't want to just, like, throw him on his ass. So... Alright, let's read this. Church, farm... Sting? Okay. My armor's a little noisy right now. I don't have it fully fitted yet. Okay. Alright, well, Bahuta's a bust. He doesn't want to do anything with anything anymore. Any which way. So I think we take... Let's actually follow this road, double back. Or this path, I guess. Over this way. Give us a chance to explore a couple more places, too.
Go!
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way that we might be able to convince him to actually come with, but... I don't know. At the same time, I'd rather respect him, too. Oh. Go this way, bud. There you go. Excuse me. Ow. Alright. Where does this end up putting us? That's all explored. Yeah, so I want to go to Miskowitz. So we're going to go along this way. The little fork there is going to be left, and we just go straight down the road. Right? So left? No.
Quick!
Right here. Much better. Okay. Well, shoot, I'm kind of itching to get into a little bit of a fight now. I want to see what this sword does. I'm quite curious. I kind of want to take this crossbow out for a try, too. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Okay, just double checking this is the right way. Yep, that should take us all the way down to Miskowitz. And by the time we get to Miskowitz, it'll probably be about time to find somewhere to crash. And maybe Miskowitz will have ourselves a little alchemy lab. That would be stupendous. I would be very happy to see that. Try not to hit her. There we go. Whoa! Don't yank it that way. Calm down.
Go!
Speed it up a little bit here.
Quick!
Excuse me. Noticed this before. I was wondering if there was something here. Probably not. That was worth looking. Man, I forget how noisy my gear is right now. I need to get into a fight, get it kind of wrecked a little bit so I can fix it myself and give it that fit. Eventually. Eventually. We'll get there.
Quick!
So something I've noticed, I haven't seen as many campsites. At least it's none that I ran by yet. So I'm curious if I'm going to be restricted to inns, basically. Horsemanship 20, ooh boy. I guess we'll find out. Alright. What do we have around here? Butchers. Little market here, looks like. Tailor, a grocer, a baker.
Good in heavens.
Okay. Who am I talking to over here? Excuse me. Ow. Excuse me. Sir? Bailiff? I hear Matthew's been disturbing the peace around here.
I hear a certain Matthew has been rampaging round here.
Do you mean Matthew the Collector?
That's probably him.
Unless there are other Matthews around, it's probably him.
Aye, he's been giving us trouble for a while now. If I didn't have to deal with this Janos Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt with that scumbag by now. But as they say, misfortunes never come lightly. When there's bullshit, there's a lot of it.
Interesting. Janos, you say?
Janos Uher?
That's the scoundrel I have locked up in the pillory outside my house right now.
What did he do?
He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house, but Loiza, his helper, caught him. He lunged at him, but Janusz pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way. God knows if he'll survive. If we have to bury Loiza, I'll make sure Janusz hangs.
How about I treat Loiza?
How about I treat this Loiza boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
No.
Oh God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loiza and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
Okay. What did he do to him?
What exactly did Janos do to Loiza?
He slashed him with an axe, the murderer, right in the stomach. He's got a deep, gaping wound there, like a gate to hell. We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here. The herbalist says he only has 2 more days left.
Okay, I'll go and see Loiza.
I'll go to see Loiza.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Hey, about this Matthew. Where does he ambush people most often?
He has already robbed several traders on the roads between our village and the Suchdol fortress. You'd better avoid those places. Although, there is a bounty on Matthew, if you dare. Not too measly, actually.
I'd be happy to help.
I'd be happy to help. The likes of him belong behind bars or in the pillory.
Or the gallows. Listen then. Besides the fact that Matthew robs traveling merchants, he also has something much more valuable. If you can bring it to me, you'll get your reward.
Yeah? What is it that Matthew has on him?
What precious thing can a bandit like him have in his possession?
Here's the thing. Not long ago, a certain master illuminator was passing through. An
Okay.
interesting man, honored guest. I gave him lodging and food at my house and asked him a few questions. He said he was delivering a book to Sedlets, for which he had been asked to make pictures. He was very careful with it and kept it close the entire time. He left at dawn the next day.
What happened
Excuse
then?
me.
They
Sorry.
found him dead by the wagon he arrived in, which was burnt. The book had vanished into thin air. If Matthew's involved, and I bet he is, he must still have the book.
All right,
Hey,
where
about
again?
this Matthew.
Were you not listening to me?
Just making sure. That'll be all. Alright, let's deal with Janusz first. So first thing we need to do is heal Loiza here. Oh, who is apparently... Oh, right here. Alright.
Poor fella. He's barely breathing.
He's standing for some reason. That's funny. Examine
Wound
injuries.
looks quite scary.
It bugged a little bit.
But it's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean, and it's not bleeding much.
Okay.
Maybe some potion will help him. If it was just a gash, he'd still breathe normally. That's all I can find out now.
Ow. Broke his ribs that strike.
Janos broke his ribs with that strike. That's why it's so hard for him to breathe. First I have to treat the wound, and then I have to get something to help him breathe a little easier. Buck's blood potion, perhaps?
Okay. What do I have? I don't have a buck's blood. Let's see.
Why don't you drop by?
Let's see if we can find an inn to spend the night at first. You look.
My, what a beautiful hold.
Well, thank you. Here's a housemaid, not a barmaid. Okay. Housewife. These are all just houses. There's the pillory. But this looks more like it. Hired hand, housemaid. Where would I find?
Sound.
Someone else.
What? What? Is this not a... Okay. Sorry, I thought... Excuse me. Ow. Oh, here we go. I think this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, innkeeper. There we go. Oops. You're the alehouse maid. You're the innkeeper.
How can I help you today, friend?
Ow! Excuse me. I spend the night here.
Can I spend the night here? Just
One
the
night.
one night's enough. All I need is to spend the night.
I'll let you sleep on the hay for a couple of groschen.
Sure.
All right. I'll pay. Here's some groschen for you.
Thanks. Feel free to stretch out on the hay, but I don't want to see you in the house.
All right. Not in the house, but in the hay. Where's your hay? Is it over here? Is it this? Actually,
No, I mean the bit about shagging the nuns. Said lets his monks only.
let me get a proper room. I think I'll be in this area a bit. Where'd he go?
Fucking sodomite! Look, let's just drop it before one of us says something he'll regret. I quite like my head falling.
I don't know where he went. Oh, maybe this is where he meant. Yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere that I could just lie down. What does he mean? In the hay? Where? Hey, buddy. Excuse me.
Greetings! What will it be?
How about from time to time?
Would it be possible to sleep here sometimes?
If you're not some kind of scoundrel, and you pay in advance, then I.
Yeah, long-term 50.
Agreed. I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
Fine. Feel free to sleep on the hay, but don't go wandering around my home.
Where is it?
Where can I spend the night?
Behind the tavern, there's a shed next to the barn. You can sleep there.
Thanks, I guess. Behind it? Is that not where I'm looking? Or is it this? Maybe it's this. Oh yeah. This is where it is. Alright, this'll work. Good enough for me. Alrighty. That gives me a place I can regularly come back to. Just gonna drop that. Alright. He mentioned something about an herbalist. So I'm curious if there is a alchemy bench nearby. Let's see, so where have we explored thus far? There's little market stalls there. That's the bailiff's deal. Butcher, innkeeper. Don't necessarily see anywhere that would be generally for an herbalist. And I don't think I have buck's blood. Do I? No, I do not. Oh, but the tailor might take some of these things off of my horse.
Onions, garlic, sharp like no other.
Yes. Excellent. Excuse me. Ow. Alright, yeah, I'm just getting rid of most of this stuff. Alright, you don't have enough for all that. That's okay. Because I'll probably just buy 2 of those.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Ah! Very nice.
Farm.
Yeah, this is a very nice horse. Well, let's try... I'll try treating him. Maybe I don't need Buck's blood specifically.
Greetings to you.
You need help
You
with
look
anything?
troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're
Excuse
very
me.
kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy. I need to get a few horseshoes made and deliver them. They were supposed to be done yesterday.
I can do that. I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, great. It just so happens I'm a blacksmith, and I'd be glad to help you.
Really? Well, then you've been sent from heaven.
So, how many of those horseshoes do you need?
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses, I'd be forever grateful to you. I'll pay, of course. See you later.
Okay. 2 sets of horseshoes. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna clean and dress the wound.
I'm gonna bandage you now. Hold on a moment.
So it needs to be Buck's blood specifically. Pray for him.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is
jeez.
with thee. Please grant Loiser a speedy recovery. He has done nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to die yet. This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loiser recover soon, and may he continue to serve the Lord as a good Christian.
Hey.
I'll be back.
Let's see if I can't find some Buck's blood. I doubt the traders would have it, but might be worth checking.
Quality merchandise. What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Let's see. They have a digestive potion. It's not quite what I'm looking for. I'll take some bread.
Thank you, and take care.
Fine wares. Come and take your... Greetings.
Ah, geez, excuse
Have a
me.
look at your wares.
You've got some chamomile. Not quite looking for. I'll take a couple of apples, though.
Thanks. And have a nice
Fresh
day.
cabbage, flatbread.
Alright, well, didn't have what I was looking for. So Miskowitz is not the place. For that, at least. Let's head over to Sukdol. So we're gonna go west. We'll try to find Matthew. We'll come back for
Crackling flatbread. Twice flatbread.
we'll come back for the rest of this in a bit. Oops.
Whoa, whoa.
Excuse me. Holy cow. I might need something to wash out my throat a little bit. It's getting more congested. Ugh, jeez. Let's see. Chris has 13 PCs. I don't know how many XMP enabled. I don't know. You'd have to ask him, not me. There we go. I'll shut you through and say, yeah. Might need to. My nose is still pretty congested, so keeps on draining into my throat, making it kind of difficult, so. Yeah. Funny, funny. Here's your Coke. Ah ha 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 ha. Listen, I'm only so stupid, okay? I'm only so stupid. Oh shoot, speaking of stupidity... Vitality... Yes. I know I fell for it once. A great time ago. Oh, jeez, ow. Oh, well. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see here. We're just gonna slap this stuff on just in case. I was gonna say, does that kind of look like Henry? He doesn't need it anymore.
If Matthew is rampaging round here, this could be his work.
Oh, man.
It didn't even take everything.
Yeah, what the hell? You know, I'm kind of itching for a fight. You want to go, kids?
Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
All right. I'm coming.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Matthew, the
No, you're
King's
not.
chief customs collector. I collect dues on trading routes.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Is that so? Why would that be?
The Dry Devil sent me.
That old bastard is still alive. I thought he'd been executed a long time ago.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together, so they sent me looking for you.
That's so very sweet of him. So he whistles and I should come running to him like a good boy.
So, you don't want to come back then?
For the record, I have nothing against the devil. But I don't want to stick my neck out for fuck all anymore. I'm doing well for myself as my own master. The past is past.
Alright. Won't you miss the gang?
Don't you miss the Devil's Pack? Kubienka is still talking about the old days.
I like to think of them sometimes too, but I don't miss them. None of them really know why they're with the devil anyway. Most of them just don't have anything else to do. If the devil reigns, they would just drink themselves to death or kill each other. At least I know what I want.
That's fair. You content with being a bandit?
And you're content with robbing poor souls by the road?
Ah, you are quite wrong there. I'm a customs collector, and it's still better than being with the devil.
The devil has a noble purpose.
The devil and Zizka have a higher purpose. We fight for our rightful king.
How? By capturing nobles and then demanding money for their release. We gutted their people, and they gutted us. But only the devil got the money and the glory. What the fuck is noble about that?
You're right.
Maybe you're right.
How'd you get involved with the devil anyway? Didn't it occur to you that you could be more than his human shield?
It's complicated.
No brat has ever said, when I grow up, I want to be a mean old bastard's dog's body. But somehow, a whole bunch of us ended up being just that. One lost cause after another. What led you to the devil?
Revenge.
I'm looking for the people who murdered my family. Someone like the devil could help me with that.
In that case, he's your man. He has a long arm. Many are afraid of him. Rightly so.
So you're not rejoining the devil? That's your final word?
Aye.
I'll let him know.
Well, maybe not the very last word. Since you're already here, would you pay the duty?
What are you talking about? What duty?
What do you think? To the king! I am His Majesty's Chief Customs Collector.
Aye, and I'm Emperor Charles.
So where's the payment? A royal customs collector's time is precious.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up!
Yeah. Did you know there's a bounty on your head?
Did you know there's a pretty hefty bounty on your head?
Well, of course. I'm the talk of the region.
In fact, it's almost too tempting. Nothing quite like easy coin, eh?
You don't know who you're dealing with.
I could say the same thing.
Fuck. You know what? Forget it.
Happily.
I'm not heartless either. Just so you know. If you want to learn something for the right price, I'll teach ya.
All right. How can I find you?
We camp in the woods by the hill near Visoka. It will probably take you a while to find it first. Now get out of here. And give my regards to the devil. Or maybe not.
Well... This sucks. Well, I could have taken him. I probably should have just... I should have just went for it because he's clearly not... Nah, I don't know. It'll take you a while to find it. Yeah, right? Because this definitely isn't hard to follow, right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. We'll deal with him later. We'll deal with him later. Let's see. I was gonna head over to Sukdol. I might want to run back up to Grund. Yeah. Let's go to Sukdol. Let's see if there's alchemy. Anything, really. Maybe there's an apothecary. Or something, I don't know. We're gonna try. I need to get Buck's blood, whether I make it or find it. We'll see. And then I can get that woman's horseshoes made.
Go! Yeah.
Just weird being in a new region. I don't know where everything is, so...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that doesn't seem right. Man, it's getting worse, I think. What do you mean it's not on a suitable road? There. Oh, man. Let me, let's see. Here. Keep walking that. I'm gonna blow my nose super fast.
Whoa, whoa.
Whew. Jeez. Alright.
Car! Quick!
Sorry. Alright, because I know we left Sukdol before. But I wanted to see if there was anything of interest out here. Or if it's all just residential. Oh, there's a maple. Oh, good, there's a smithy here. Grocer. Okay, there might be more here.
Yellow and red, come and buy some apples.
Another grocer. Well, I guess I can do my smithing here. But really no apothecary anywhere? That seems odd. Huh. Well, excuse me, sir.
What would you like?
Excuse me.
Show me your wares.
Now, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna last. I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice. Here, let me see if I can go get something for my throat real quick. I'll be right back. All right. I apologize, guys. I thought it was getting a lot better. And mostly it is, it's just, man, that kind of tail end of it now. It has just enough BS in it. Okay. I got me some medication though, so it should kick in pretty quick. Alright. Okay, let's see. So I've got... Ooh. Hungarian spurs. Knight spurs, huh? Wow, that is fancy. I have 1,000 groschen. Oh, he does have some pretty decent stuff, but I think... I was gonna buy some bonus materials for now. Start with like 10 scrap metal.
Thank you.
Alright. May I borrow, your forge, sir? Ooh, the nobleman horseshoes require. Oh, that's interesting. The knight horseshoes are actually worth more. Huh, interesting. Well, did it say 2 sets of horseshoes? So, I'll bring her some nicer horseshoes. Because I'm nice like that, right? See, this is a much better forge. I can actually see. I bet you the lighting will be better too, just because we're under a roof. And the other one might have just been the weird time of day too. I don't know.
So, I went to see my brother and to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself. And he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
I have to hammer it more evenly.
Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
Farewell and take care.
God be with you.
This is almost done. And that's it.
Alright. Remember, 2 sets. Two sets. We'll do it. Bad day. Alright. Let's get another set.
What a waste of money. Did you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good
Man, that's no good. That is no good. Take it over to our workplace. Alright, here we go.
How was your trip? The journey itself was great. No delays, nice weather. But I've got to say, it's a scary place out there.
Nothing but footpads and ruffians, eh? I keep saying this country needs a firm hand.
I saw that firm hand of yours with my own eyes. Some bastards burned down a farm near Nimburg.
Shit, who was it?
I don't know, but it wasn't some rabble.
Christ, where are the royal captains when you need them?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the royal captains, settling scores with the local lords.
Christ, that's bloody awful.
Aye, it's a strange war.
A strange and fucked up war. Farewell and take care.
God be with you.
Oh, this is useless. It's cold.
It's not that cold. Relax.
It's already cooled down.
No, it hasn't. Lying to me, baby. I don't know if my voice is gonna last the whole night. Alright, well I got the horseshoe sets at least. Dang it, dude. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Stand by, let me check something real quick. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna try to go at least a little longer. We'll see if the medicine kicks in and does us justice here. So we got the horseshoes. I still haven't found... Oh!
Quick, go!
That's our alchemy bench. I don't have the recipe, though.
Whoa! Whoa!
Jeez.
Easy. Good horse.
Excuse me, sir.
Whoa!
Alright. Please tell me you'll let me use it. Greetings! Wait, what? That's the bath. Wait, what? Is it above? Okay, sorry. Thank you. Ah. Excellent. Okay. Lockpick there. I don't remember Buck's blood off the top of my head, unfortunately. Let's see. Bowman's brew. Ow! Excuse me. Holy cow, that hurts. Let's see. All right. Bad day, dude. Bad day. Let's see, what do we need? St. John's wort, comfrey, and dandelion. Wort. I don't have the comfrey. Okay. I thought I had the stuff for it, but I don't. Which means I need to talk to somebody. Oh, man. That hurts. I think it's the worst part. It's starting to... starting to get deeper into my chest, it feels like. Alright. Where would I find Comfrey? Banks by water and ditches around fields. Okay. Might be worth exploring north while we're here. Let's try it. And I'll see if I can find some Comfrey, if I can find a good place. Because I'm seeing plenty of fields, I just need to find a good ditch somewhere. There's a grave there. Oh, jeez. I'm not trying to, like, make it sound so bad, but, oh, man. Talking is becoming more and more of a chore. Oh. Let's see. Let's try to avoid the good beggar there.
Whoa, whoa.
Is that what I think it is? No, it's sage. Sage, wormwood, eyebright. Oh, we do need more of St. John's wort, I suppose. Eyebright, wormwood. What does it look like again? Okay. Kind of a purple-ish flower. Not like that, though, huh? Excuse me. That's too bad. Alright, well, we continue north, I suppose. And see... maybe there's a little river. We can look along a river. It's probably going to be more reliable. Hello? Oh, yep. Sure enough, there's a river.
Well, that's just it. Some noble was resting under it, but not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
These guys are stopped off for some reason, not sure why.
A little cold water. Of course I brought them some, but they didn't drink it.
Let's see. Thistle. It's all blocked off there. Oh, jeez, ow. Thistle. Naturally. Guess I'm curious how close to the river it needs to be. Holy cow, dude. Whew, I can feel it getting better, it just needs a little bit more time. This ought to be more promising, right? Well, I'll pick up some Valerian, I guess, while we're here. I don't remember what I use Valerian for, but... probably more Thistle right here, right? Yep. Thistle, Valerian... Where... is that comfrey? Did I read it right? Banks by water and in ditches around fields. Maybe I'm just not recognizing the plant itself. I guess this isn't much of a river either, is it? I would think, though, it would fall into the same category. It apparently disagrees with me, though. Okay, that might be something I have to buy for now, then. Let's see, how far did I go here? There is this town above us we should check out. Sorry.
Quick!
Yes. Well, there's a field. Raw borscht. Huh? I think that's how you say it. Well, that looks like a vineyard. It's a little church. Looked like a little manor / estate. Well, there is a cobbler here, at least. That's something. Butcher, sharpening wheel.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Okay, and oh, apparently they're angry with me. I don't know why yet. I'm sure I'll get to find that out soon. God. Yeah. Oh, there's a camp here. Cool. Sorry. It's good to know of at least one camp that I can crash at any point. Alright. I feel like I have to try. There we are. Oh, jeez. Let's see, some comfrey. What else do you need? And dandelion. I think I have some dried dandelion on us, though. Eyebright, henbane, marigold. Oh, I don't think I do. Well, dandelion shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh, jeez. I'm just glad I found some comfrey. I couldn't believe I couldn't find it earlier. Thistle. There we go. Yeah, I figured just a good helping of that can't hurt. Let's see. Oh, I got some dandelion, so we'll be good with that. Oh, jeez. Alright. Back to Sukdol, then. Yeah, we can take this.
Quick, go! Go! Quick! Die!
Alright. Now we should be able to go and make the buck's blood. Oh, man.
Go! Die!
Just make sure I was going the right way. Because then I can knock out 2 birds in 1 stone. At least in 1 trip.
Go!
Let's see. Alright. Let's try this again. Walking on over here. Alright, so we're gonna need our St. John's wort. No, I've actually got completely fresh right here, so St. John's wort, comfrey, dandelion. Alright. So we're gonna grind St. John's wort and add it in. And it looks like water. And my frames are tanking for some reason. That's interesting. Oh, wait. No. That's wrong. Comfrey, dandelion, St. John's wort. I think it's oil. Okay. So we're gonna take St. John's wort and the comfrey, I believe. No. Did it wrong again, hold on. Comfrey, dandelion. St. John's wort. We grind the St. John's wort. I forgot the oil. Shows you how good it's going, huh? Alright. Alright, so oil. Luckily, I think I can just pick this up now that I ground it and just put it in. St. John's wort. We take a little bit of the comfrey. And we boil 1 turn. And, oh. Then we take the dandelion. That goes in. We then boil it for 1 turn with the bellows. And that's probably going to be very poor, but... Let's see. Nope, Henry's Buck's Blood. Alright. Perfect. That's all we need. Alright. Back at it.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Alright.
Quick! Quick!
Okay, so now we just want to go along this to Miskowitz. So we want to head east.
Quick!
Alright. East we go.
God.
Shouldn't be too bad. Here I got. Brought a little bit of chocolate to see if I can coat my throat a bit and stop coughing as much.
God.
May or may not work, we'll see.
Quick! Quick!
Oh, man. What a time, though, huh? What a time.
God. Go!
man. Still sucks. Woo.
Quick!
Alright.
Quick! Quick!
So now that I've got my Buck's Blood potion done, I think we have everything we need for this. Well, so far, 2 of the band members have completely refused to come back. Just outright, so... You know, that's something.
For a wonderful purchase.
Oh man, that is wrecking me. Alright, just a quick little rinse off here. Jeez. Okay, you first. Here they
Here
are.
are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then. These will do just fine. Such a young, hard-working, talented fella you are. Too bad I'm not a few years younger.
You mentioned something about payment?
Here you go. You won't buy a castle for it, but good work calls for good pay. Now, someone just needs to bring the horseshoes to Victoria. Would you do that for me? This backache of mine.
Who is this?
Who's this Victoria?
A girl from the village. She's a bit different. But deep down, a good girl.
Different? What do you mean?
She's had a hard life. Her husband died of the plague a while back, and now she's all alone. She does odd jobs for the villagers here to make a living. Sometimes I send her up to the soldiers with our goods. Why would I drag myself up that hill when she's got young legs and likes going up there anyway?
Fine. Which house does she live in?
It's not far at all. Just cross the stream and you're there. See you
Okay.
later.
Yeah, first, though. Here, my
I'll give
boy.
you Buck's Blood.
My special Buck's Blood.
Here. Drink this.
That'll get you up and kicking in no time. Finish treatment.
Well, that's done. It might take a while, but he should be back on his feet eventually.
Alright. I treated Loiza.
I've already treated Loiza. He'll be alright.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loiza needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
Sure.
I'll pay right away. There you go. Now you can set him free.
Here's the key to the pillory. It's better if you free him yourself. I don't want him spitting on my boots.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Alright, let's see.
Fresh, everything fresh.
Excuse me.
Hail Mary.
Yeah, Ailberry. Uh-huh.
Hey, what you gape at? Fish face?
Dry Devil sent me. He's looking for you.
Tell him Janos busy.
Oh. Alright then.
Dorothy, I just pulling pistol. Get me out of here, brother. My neck on line, hey?
bailiff told me what happened.
The bailiff told me you almost killed some lad.
Fuck knows what shit he tell you.
How do you see it?
So how do you see it then?
I was hungry. I want bite to eat. You understand, eh?
Just continue.
Best just continue, if you wouldn't mind.
I just look around for something. What happens? This cock-up come back. Everybody can shit himself. You too, no?
Who came back?
What I know? Some cunt. He's so crazy, he go for me. That's some crazy shit, no? What can I do, eh? I wag him a little bit. And now Bailey waiting to see if he die, and then I go swing.
I'll have you right out of there. Where's Adder, actually?
Do you know where Adder is? I heard you two always stood side by side.
That bastard. He come here to me, but when they catch me, he fuck off. I expect he biting some wench arse in nearest village.
Alright, I'll have you right out.
Don't worry. I'll have you right out of there.
You some wizard, or what?
Well, not exactly. But I do have the key.
How the fuck you get that?
I healed that wounded villager. So the bailiff is letting you go.
Yeah. Come let Janusz kiss you.
No,
but
my
get
boy.
me out first. I am stiff like fucking corpse.
Yeah, we could do that. Alright, let's see. Where's the key?
Fantastic! I am stiff like plank of wood. Thank you, fella.
You can thank the devil and Zizka. They sent me for you.
Devil? How he get free, hey? Last I know, he rotting in chains.
Me, Kubienka, and Zizka freed him.
Zizka? That mad bastard here? Now that is something to look forward to. And what about Eder? You find him too?
Not yet. Any idea where he might be?
That Polish fucker? He come see me, but then I get caught and he fuck off. He's somewhere near for sure. In nearest
Somewhere near.
village, no doubt. Chasing wenches while friends next is in news.
I'll try asking around then.
We meet in Devil's Den. Till then, good luck.
Oh, at least I got one to come with. Alright, we'll meet there.
We'll meet at the Devil's Den.
I hope. We got things to drink to. What God make flowers for? They not for food.
Oh yeah, I like him. Okay, so bring horseshoes to Victoria. Oh, man. Yeah, he's a real treat. I do like him. And at least, you know, we've had a bit of success now. Out of respect, I'm just gonna take these off.
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? Are you here?
She's dead, isn't she? This is gonna be another one of those, like, crazy murder bits.
Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
Does it lead anywhere? Tell Martha or find out what happened.
Praise God.
Okay, I just didn't know if she was hiding out there or something. Okay, I guess... I guess we're not quite done. Alright, hello. Something happened.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know. Really? Oh, how horrible!
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God, she was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
Sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Uh-oh. Okay. How does she make her living?
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Alright, who's bothered that she lives alone?
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular, but he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
Well, I have to start somewhere.
I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife. So she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man. But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Huh? Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry. I'll take that secret to the grave. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you everything I know. Now hurry up!
Okay. Just hurry up. Jeez.
A wonderful day for a...
Speak with the farmer.
Good afternoon.
Not you, I guess. Oh, him. Alright.
You're Kuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
Victoria's gone missing.
Victoria's not at home or anywhere else in the village. She's vanished.
A pity.
Would you happen to know anything about that?
Huh. Maybe she moved to the camp on the hill for good. She was hanging around with them soldiers
Maybe she's doing it with them cumin bastards too. So they decided to keep her up there.
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Huh. Waste my time with you.
I'm leaving. I have better things to do than argue with you.
And don't come back.
Alright. So where's the camp? All the way up there, huh? Oh, man. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to talk. I think I'm just gonna have to cut it off a little early here, which really sucks. I was hoping to go a lot longer tonight. We'll just save it right here, and we'll pick it up next time. I apologize, guys. I just can't. It's just getting too hard to speak. So yeah, super short one. Again, I apologize for it. I'm hoping we'll be recovered and back at it on Thursday. And we'll continue this. We'll probably start on Thursday with a little bit of Factorio. All things depending, although if I'm ending early tonight, I'd actually like to get more KCD too, so there's a chance, if I'm feeling up to it, I might try to get a little extra stream time tomorrow night, but yeah, for right now, we just need to let the voice rest and just stop talking, basically. But yeah, Rio, thank you. Appreciate you for being here. Mobius, Phoebus, Chris, everybody, Bird, Ella, Red, thank you for stopping by as well. Omen, again, thank you for the resub. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we will catch you guys all, on Thursday. Again, I apologize. I feel really bad for doing this, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. We'll see you then.